This is the Tuesday, June 26th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. A lot to talk about here in today's edition of the video. Before we get into all the weather-related issues, wanted to mention this. Tonight, I'm going to be participating in the Media Mayhem bus race once again. This is a couple of shots from last year. There's an image snapped by WSOC, where I was cranking around the track there, and here's an image from Charlotte Motor Speedway during the race last year as well. That was me in the green bus. And finished second place last year, hoping to improve upon that this year. Again, the Media Mayhem bus race coming up this evening, Tuesday evening, part of the Summer Shootout Series out at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Tickets for the bus race and the Bandolero events ongoing out there, very affordable. And I encourage you to come on out. It's going to be a beautiful evening out there all across the region this evening. Now, yesterday it was warm and muggy once again. We had a line of scattered thunderstorms that developed along a front and dropped to the south, especially in eastern parts of North Carolina and southeastern North Carolina primarily. Right now, still a few lingering showers and storms over there around the Sandhills, and then still fairly extensive activity further south over the Gulf Stream waters, and then down into South Georgia and Florida. A lot of activity associated with Tropical Storm Debbie, and I'll talk about Debbie further here in just a moment. Trough in the eastern part of the country today. That's delivered this very nice shot of air we get to enjoy, but it's not going to last long. A flat ridge develops all across the southern two-thirds of the country as we get later on into the week, and we're really going to see the heat crank. Probably our hottest temperature so far this season on the way as we get toward the latter stages of this week. Excuse me. All right, here's your satellite and radar imagery. There's that line of storms that dropped through just ahead of the front, but that's off to the south of us now, and we are set up for just a beautiful day. There's your temperatures. Not bad, about where we have been most of the last several mornings, but the difference is in the dew points, and the dew points are much lower. I forgot to drop that into the show. Well, let me see. I think I can drop that in here. I can't drop it in on the fly, but I'm just going to basically say the dew points have dropped down to the 50s and even some 40s for dew points coming later today. All right, here's the deal. Cold front off to our south now. High pressure building in. That's going to give us just some gorgeous weather today. And tomorrow still looks pretty nice, but the heat will really begin to crank in here again by Thursday and especially Friday. And look what happens here. Triple digits again across the Plain States today. They'll do that again tomorrow, but look what happens by Thursday. That heat builds eastward, and you see triple digits into Kentucky and Indiana, Illinois and Tennessee, and we're going to be looking at maybe some parts of the Carolinas seeing some triple digits for high temperatures by Friday and Saturday to end this week. Now look at the dew points. 40s today for dew points, still low dew points tomorrow, but notice by Thursday as the heat builds in, so does the humidity. So it's going to be pretty stifling around here by the end of the week. All right, there's Debbie, still a pretty sickly-looking tropical storm overall. This is the 5 a.m. advisory for Debbie with 45-mile-per-hour sustained winds, moving off to the east around 3 miles per hour. Now, as we go forward in time, we will see Debbie slowly move across North Florida. This is the Hurricane Center forecast. Probably weaken into a tropical depression and then emerge into the Gulf Stream waters there. And it looks like Debbie's probably going to be able to keep moving. I mentioned that scenario where some modeling was hanging it around for days and days on end, but it looks like probably the system will keep moving in time. But a lot of rain still coming over the next few days over North Florida and southern Georgia. There'll be some spots when all is totaled up that easily exceed a foot of rain with this system. Now, in terms of winds, there's the coastal impacts from Stormcast by tomorrow. Pretty gusty conditions today and tomorrow with the Georgia and South Carolina coast, and of course down in Florida too. But then Debbie pulls away, conditions improve later this week. There's the European model, which again, yesterday, still for 7 or 8 days, kept Debbie around the Carolina coastal region. But now this is Sunday afternoon, and Debbie already pulling away and increasing its distance from the Outer Banks by that point in time. So you have a weekend beach trip coming up at the moment. It looks pretty good up and down the Carolina coast by the late week and weekend period. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.